I don't care how it ended. 2019 was a great season for the Minnesota Twins. 101 wins, AL Central champions. Got to see guys like Jose Berrios do all kinds of awesome stuff like this. However, there's no denying that this team needs to win a playoff game. Anybody who sets that as the bar that needs to get cleared in 2020, I get it. They could win another 100 games. If they can't win a playoff game, what do you say to that? That's not going away. The guy that's got to put them over the top on that and help them push toward that next bar of winning a playoff series is Jose Berrios. Can he topple an opposing ace in October? Well, part of the problem with that question is he's tailed off in the late stages of the regular season over his career on a regular basis. You can see here, first 4 months last year, 2.80 ERA. Last 2 months of last year, 5.83 ERA. And that's a trend that's been developing over his entire career. Now, how about the postseason? Well, Berrios has only made 2 postseason starts. I don't know if we want to invest too much into that. What you're seeing here is a relay of basically the scatter plot of each one of his starts as the year progressed. Now, you can tell me if you see anything in here. If you were following along on this channel during the regular season, I noticed that he was attacking the top of the zone as well as he was earlier in the year. That kind of changed as the year went. However, he was also throwing more uncompetitive curveballs. A lot of people focus on this velocity dip, and there's no doubt that's a dip. Each one of these dots represents the velocity in a particular game. As you can see, if you break it down by game, it actually came back. And, over that 6-game stretch, he had it up there for 2 games. So it's almost like they identified a problem, and then it went away. And then it came back again for 1 start, and then it went away again. What we're looking at here is his release points. This is his release point chart from the first 4 months of the season. We're going to roll that into the last 2 months. You can see a big difference there. It's lower, and it's a little bit more vertical. We're going to do that again. Again, this is the first 4 months of his release point chart. And now the last 2 months. So we have a bit of a velocity dip, but it was kind of inconsistent. We have this release point issue. Here's where things get positive for me about this issue. This was Jose Berrios in late August. We're working on my front shoulder, trying to stay more closed, staying longer on my heel. I'm probably opening up, and I'm trying to stay closed. Also, the Twins and Berrios agreed it's better for him to not work out so hard in the offseason, pushing cars around. So it seems like they've identified some things to work on and change going forward. So I'm really optimistic and excited to see what this guy does in 2020. Baseball is obviously a team game, but nobody has more power and control over pushing the Twins over this bar than Jose Berrios. He's going to get it done in 2020.